another edition of Floatplan Podcast. I'm Matt Maynard, and behind the camera is the incomparable Timmy Boyle. As we like to say, Timmy! So today we're going to do something a little different boat than what you probably are used to seeing here on Floatplan Podcast. This is going to be the new version of the Sea Ray Sundancer. My family has owned Sundancers for years, up to 63 feet. I've owned 9, 10, 12 of them over the years, just back and forth, 34s, 45s, 41s, 34s, multiple times, 28s, you name it, we've had a bunch of them. Just one of the most iconic, well-known US-built express cruisers. Some people love them, some don't, we get it, and there's a different boat for every person, but what we thought we'd do today is Sea Ray has drastically changed their boats over the last few years. They've gone to a bit more of a day boat with some overnight capabilities, which is what you're going to see. Most of us are used to seeing a 32 Sundancer, 34 Sundancer, long bow, nice mid cabin, nice cabin down below with a dining area, maybe a V-berth forward or centerline berth, and a mid cabin. So what they've done with this, they've actually kept the mid cabin, which is really surprising, as you see when we'll get into this. But they've also added a new twist. They've also made them bow riders. Now these are not your dad's, mom and dad's bow riders. These are raised platform bow riders that still provide a nice cabin below. So what we're going to do today is look at this 2020 Sea Ray 320 Sundancer. We actually just listed it, so it is available. But the point is to really go through what the new version of Sea Ray is. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to kind of start in the bow area with a nice three-person lounge, which is pretty cool because now you get a fusion radio control up here. There's even a table that'll set up in here that's stored on the side. Nice bow area storage, obviously a windlass and a spotlight, and there's a cover that goes over this when it's not in use. But you know, obviously they figured out how to maximize the space. You can crank the tunes in here, and this happens to be the coupe version. They made a couple of different versions of this boat. The coupe version is great here in the Pacific Northwest because it does, even though it's an 85 degree today here in Seattle, don't tell anybody that we get weather like this all the time, but if the weather does turn, starts to rain or something, you have a full coupe, and people like a full windshield. I brought this boat in a little bit earlier here to Pacific Coast Yachting Center. They helped me with a quick project, getting a table leg fixed real quick that I had to get out. And then we discovered we were going to replace a couple of batteries, so it stayed here for the night. We thought it'd be a good opportunity to run someone through a boat. And if you watch our earlier Floatplan podcast, Natalie Hughes from Deckhand Detailing's crew just detailed this boat. So she is ready to go. This looks great. I mean, this boat looks like brand new. It only has 100 hours on it.
And what's in the front here? Is this cooler space or is that cabin underneath?
That's cabin underneath. As you see when we get in there, that provides some headroom for the cabin down below. There is a full cabin with a table for 6 that can also convert into a berth.
And I know you said there's a cover, but I've seen boats like this that have the sunshade that goes from the brow out here to a couple of posts. Is that a pretty easy add if somebody wanted to do that? Yeah, there's a couple of companies that make that. They will put a carbon fiber post with a socket to receive it, and you can put a cover over that. But what this actually does have an electronic awning, a retractable awning in the back, which will cover. But like I said, the coupe style of this boat allows for a full windshield, full enclosure. Sea Ray did think about it ahead and added some port and starboard window vents. This boat, when it was brought into the local dealer, they brought it in fully optioned. This has generator, 2 heat and air conditioning units. The cockpit up here is heated. The cabin is heated. So it's got a grill. They've never even used a grill on this boat. This has full real teak decks. This has the optional sun pad in it. So if you want, you're sitting back here and you want to turn the sun pad, you can just literally open that up, and now you've got a big sun pad in the back, so if you want to lay out. That was an option. There's storage underneath, which is pretty cool. Also back here, there's another stereo remote. So that'll slide back and forth. Gas powered?
This is gas powered. You have pretty much every boat under about 40 feet with Sea Ray. Occasional is gasoline powered. This one has the upgraded 6.2 liter engines, 350 horse. This also has the Seacor technology in it, along with the Axios joystick docking, which is a cool feature on this. This also has the let me just activate this up front.
Pinch that thing. Got it?
Yep.
Don't push any buttons.
Not pushing any buttons.
Your finger's on the rolly thing. Okay, all right. I'm gonna get on board this thing.
And here's Timmy climbing aboard.
Oh yeah.
We're on a kind of a high dock. Why don't we go in the back corner? Let me show you something kind of cool on this boat. So if you're out anchored in the lake for the day and you want to go out and just get in the water, hey, how about a hydraulic swim platform?
Oh yeah.
Just a little, so you can just hang out and just kind of, or if you just want to stay just enough in there, we can go down just a little bit. There's always enough. So if you want to be just in the water, you can get just in the water, or if you want to go down a little further, all the way down, and then obviously you can bring it all the way back up. Or on a day like today, if you've had a little too much sun, you can always do a retractable SureShade awning, which is pretty cool.
It's a pretty beefy looking set of tubing they've got on that.
So that'll come all the way out, which is kind of cool. And that'll come out about another foot or so. So if you want to get out of the sun for the day. The cool thing too is they did figure out how to get a grill in here. This is where your generator comes in, and they've never even used this grill. But it's an electric grill. So if you're at the dock, you just plug in, or if you're out and about, just fire up the generator. Outlets there, obviously a refrigerator here for beverages on that, trash compactor, and then lots of seating as Sea Ray always does. So you can have a big party. You can literally get 10 people hanging out back here, and then just in case you get the extra person or two, you need a little bit more space, just slide that back and forth.
Yeah,
which is kind of nice. Seat slides back and forth. You got a little sink. You got dual Simrad screens up front, and just in case you didn't get enough sun, you can always just pull back the moonroof, lock that in place. So it does become a completely open, great daytime boat. This boat also does come with a full enclosure aft, so if you want to go out in the winter, fire up the heat, do wintertime boating, no problem in this boat whatsoever. So one of the things they changed too is now with the full windshield, you can pull you can close it all the way across, shut the windscreen, and now you're completely protected. In fact, I ran the boat this morning for a photo shoot and had that closed, which was kind of nice. Or, a nice day outside and you want to get some air, you just slide that open and just lock it into place when you're underway. If we're going to carry forward into the bow area again, they get a little storage here. And obviously a big bow seating area. Great pad out here, just great place to lay. Day like today, everyone will be kind of in different spots. What's surprising, this boat's only 32 feet, and there's a lot of room in it.
Yeah, it lives bigger than that.
Yeah, you don't expect that, right? Wait till you see down below. And it's surprising what they're able to accomplish. So they moved the door, put a sliding door in. And I'll flip on some lights down here, but down we go. And you think, oh, it's, with that bow seating, it's gonna be small down here. Well, not the case at all. Let me flip on some lights. So come on down. You've got another refrigerator on the port side and a microwave. And you've got actually a big seating area. You can get 6 people around that table.
Oh yeah, you can.
You don't expect this down here.
No, not at all. Holy smokes. And I can see, that's where
it comes down. That's the backrest. So we got whole side windows. You've got opening port lights, which is kind of cool. Big seat. That also turns into a large berth. So you can actually have, it's almost a queen size berth forward there.
Yeah.
And then you get a full head, with a shower attachment and all that, so you can definitely use it as a wet head if you like. Toilet, vacuum flush toilet, vanity, the whole thing. This is heat and air conditioned down here, as you can imagine. And this is going to be a little bit shorter version of our Floatplan podcast today. This is what you get with 32 feet. And then as we move on to the mid cabin, what else we got down there?
There's just one more like little post thing.
It's probably the flagpole. Yep. Never even put the flagpole out. I think it literally has 100 hours on it. So what we have here is we do have a mid cabin. It is about a king size berth down there. It is absolutely huge. Obviously we are storing our life jackets down there. But you get reading lights and Timmy climbing. I know it's there's a little short, not super tall, but actually plenty of light. Storage on both sides.
Yeah, this is nice in here.
It's surprisingly big for 32 feet.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, this is what a 32-foot Sea Ray Sundancer in today's era looks like. And we hope you've enjoyed this quick tour on Floatplan Podcast, and we will have more of these types of boats for you. And engine rooms are coming soon.
We should go through engine room on this one if we can.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so one of the other cool features is the engine room hatch. So, nice thing is it's big, heavy-duty engine room hatch. That's a lot of weight it has to lift, along with not just the seating and the storage in the back, all the teak and the teak top table and everything has to be lifted on this. And then we have the hearts, plural, of the beast. And this boat does a little over 40, so it's fast. So here we have our 6.2 liter V8 freshwater cooled Mercruiser engines. You have 5 batteries, 2 house batteries, 1 start battery for each engine, and as well as a start battery for the generator. Generator is tucked in underneath. It's a little Wester beak, and it is electronically fuel injected. Owners of this boat also put in an engine room heater, one of the bilge safe engine room heaters. This boat also, as all boats, I want to say 2013 and above, maybe 2014, has the catalytic converters on the exhaust to help capture and be a little bit more environmentally friendly and capture emissions.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so we hope you've enjoyed today's quick tour of a 2020 Sea Ray 320 Sundancer to see what the new version of Sea Ray Sundancers is like. Go get a hold of your favorite broker or dealer. I'm sure they can help find one, or give us a call on this one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There we go.
Alrighty, we'll wrap it up. Thanks for checking it out with us.